Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deceit, and the place to be, it's Deceit. That's me. Boop, Deceit. Okay, I know it looks like I have my shirt on backwards, but I don't. It is called a funnel neck. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's cozy and comfy, but I don't have it on backwards. Not to say that I won't do that in the future. So everybody, it is Wednesday. And at 4:30, guess what? 4:30, I'm off for the next two days. Yeah. So everybody, I'm pretty excited, but I'm on my break. We're going to it, and we're going to discuss night number 2 of Bachelor in Paradise. How I love your shenanigans. Okay, everybody, that sucked. So let's get to it. So, second night, the ladies, the new fresh hoes, were coming in and taking over the men, and the ladies were off crying at a resort. We now see that they're at this beauteous resort that is, for some reason, it looks like it's lacking in a pool. Like, I don't know, am I the only person that thought that pool was like kind of small? I mean, bigger than the pool that I have, which is non-existent. So the ladies are just laying around, and in walks men, fresh men. Who did we have? Let's see. We had Tyler from Rachel's season, who was Team Rachel. We had Alex from Rachel Lindsay's season. Who else? Adam, who is Australian. Olu, who is from Michelle's season. And the other one, I don't remember. I didn't write it down. It's not my copious notes. So the men show up. Immediately they're like, okay, let's get to dancing. Let's have a pool party. Let's jam it. Let's jam it. Yeah. And then after that, as you saw, everybody except Shanae was like being good. I mean, when I say being good, I mean, they weren't like out, cheating on their boyfriends, with the exception, of course, of Shrimp Queen Shanae. She immediately picked up on Tyler. They went out and did their tantric yoga. And listen, I'm going to tell you what. I don't know that combination does not make sense to me. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't. I mean, I get why she was after him, because after he took his shirt off and he had that 8-pack, hello, sir. Yes, please. But here's my thing with Tyler. I thought Tyler was like a really nice guy. That's why I was like, he's a nice guy. He got the shaft. I don't know. He might be a himbo. Because first of all, you saw him kissing up on Brittany. And then you saw him getting up on Shanae. And now apparently next week he's with Brittany again. So I don't know. This is very odd. But then everybody else, all the other ladies were being good, and were just basically the scene where it showed like the juxtaposition of like the men in paradise, and they're like, we're having a pool party, we're having margs, and we're having fun, we're jumping off, synchronized swimming. And then Genevieve in the other corner, Genevieve is taking a nap outside with her blanket. One hot dude is sitting there eating a 3-layer cake by the pool. People were just napping, playing Jenga, not even playing Jenga. And I was like, well, okay, you'll have that. So back in paradise, listen, I myself said that I thought Johnny was going to be one of the people that cheated. I really thought he would. He has not. The guys that have been real good, Johnny, Aaron, Brandon. Well, Brandon, you knew for a fact. I knew for a fact that I would have bet $200 on it that he wouldn't stray. He loves Serene. So yes. Now Aaron, he just was like, no, thank you. And I'm going to tell you, he would be a hot commodity because he's pretty fine. The ones that did stray, well, we knew that Rodney was going to, because Rodney had already said that Eliza was on the top of his short list. Now that right there, that kind of makes sense to me, just because It does. Just because they're like, they appear to be younger in age, like closer in age. And he was really, I mean, to me, that looks like the two of them may very well be something that could go in the future, because he's talking about, I want a girl who I can take home to my parents, and they're talking about going to Europe and this and that. So I don't know. I mean, that right there looks like Lace might have some problems. The other one that I thought was not going to stray and stayed strong for a little bit, but did, was Andrew. Andrew's hooking up with Jasenia. He was really the one that was like, I don't know, I have a really good thing with Brittany. I think, I think I'm going to stay. I think I don't want to mess up what I have with Brittany. And then they show Brittany kissing Tyler. So that was before Shanae got her talons in there. Please, listen, if anybody has seen Napoleon Dynamite, you know why I'm laughing. Because talons. So, okay. The other one that we had out there that was really kind of thinking, should I or should I not enjoy this whole twist, was Logan. Logan was really, like I said, in the first night, Logan was like, do I want to get back at her? Do I want to get even for what she did to me with James? And then he kind of sounded like he was like, no, I'm not going to. I have feelings for Shanae. And then he went right back to it and was like, well, screw it. Listen, I had to watch her make out with James right in front of me. We're going to do this. So him and Sarah, they were sucking face, and at the same exact time, Shanae was sucking face with Logan, with Tyler. So, that does not surprise me that Logan would do that, and it doesn't surprise me that Shanae would do that. Just because they, to me, both seem like they're kind of selfish. Like, well, I'm, all for yourself. Don't think about the other person, all for yourself. So that made sense to me. The other one was Jacob and Kate. Now this, oh my goodness. And there is no way that Jill is going to be one of the women that gives in and starts just having fun with one of the guys, because she even said, she was crying and said, listen, if I find out that I go back there and he's with one of those women, I'm going to rip his D clean off. So, but Jacob and Kate, and what he did was even worse, because the other guys that were kissing up on the women, that's real bad. But he even came out and said, like, that, that I don't wake up. He said to Kate, I don't wake up thinking about Jill. I woke up today thinking about you. She's not my someone. That, to me, that's even worse, because you're sucking up on her face, but then you're also saying all this stuff. And then the funny thing, and then the real ironic thing, Kate then says, well, I don't want to step on Jill's toes, and I don't want to get in between you two. And then she goes and jumps up on him. And then she said, I have no idea why in the hell she said, I will ride a crab out into the ocean before I leave. So I don't know. We're going to maybe see somebody riding a crab into the ocean. Know how that happens. So there are 2 dates handed out. One of them is for Sarah. She goes out with Logan. The other one is for Eliza. She goes out with Rodney. And as she's going out with Rodney, Lace is putting on her, cleaning herself up, putting on some makeup, fixing her hair, get her hair did. And she shows up at Paradise asking, where's Rodney? What's going on? And everybody's like, who? Rodney? What are you talking about? I don't know who are you? And then they say that he's out on a date with Eliza. And oh, then he comes back. They come back and whoa, awkwardness. So we're going to see what happens. But listen, I don't know what they had said. So there was some awkwardness. They went on the beach, they were talking, and then they cut it off there. Now next week, it looks like some of the women are going to be partaking of the men, one of them being Victoria. So that was that. There was a lot of crying. There was some cake eating. There was a lot of face sucking. And so, okay, everybody, I'm almost done with my break. And, oh, can I get a, yeah. It's almost time for my long 4-day weekend. Everybody, ow. Yeah. Okay, so everybody, if I have not told you yet today, I love you. You are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. My shirt is not on backwards. See? Not on backwards. Wait, no, not on backwards. Okay, everybody have a great evening, and love you guys. Bye.